Marvel dropped the first trailer or teaser or whatever for the Eternals. And it's very intriguing. The director is Chloe Zhao, who did Nomadland, which won Best Picture. And it does look a lot like Nomadland in terms of the cinematography, which, is top notch. It also has a surprisingly muted color tone, which is unusual for Marvel films. And the trailer itself does seem kind of slowly paced. And, it talks about gods and like epic sort of things. But just the tone of the trailer does make it seem like it's more slower paced and cerebral and ambient than other Marvel movies, which isn't a bad thing, but that is atypical for what Marvel usually goes for. Marvel usually goes for, bright and shiny, more, well, I don't know, that's not the right phrase, but, more like upbeat and stuff like that, and not so much like this. Like, this movie made me think of, this is going to sound weird, movies like Hereditary and The Witch. I know those are Ari Aster horror films. The Eternals is definitely not going to be a horror film. But those movies were horror movies that were different than your typical horror movie. Like, they were more like atmospheric and slower paced. And this movie, Eternals, seems more atmospheric and slower paced than what Marvel typically goes for. Now, it will be interesting. Trailers can be misleading. Now, the movie could not be anything like that. This trailer could make you think the movie's one way, but it's another way. But if the movie actually is, more cerebral and slowly paced, I'm wondering how the public will react to that. Because it's not what Marvel typically does. And it'd also be interesting to see how the critics treat it. Because, will the critics embrace a slower paced Marvel movie that's different than before? Or will they turn on it? We'll see. But I guess the critics aren't as important as the actual audience. I'm intrigued, though, because I liked movies like Hereditary and The Witch. People have been like, you like those movies? But I was like, yeah, I like them. So if Eternals is that kind of movie, I might be into it. I'm into all Marvel movies, pretty much. But I'm just not into Marvel characters as much as DC characters. That's why there aren't that many Marvel videos on this channel, because, I don't really read Marvel comics and stuff as much as DC comics. But I am very curious about this movie. And if it is slower paced, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a movie, if a bunch of people don't like it. I might be one of the few people who actually does like it. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be a movie everyone loves. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.